Look at this cyclist. Even when people make a U-turn, he's driving against the flow of traffic or riding. So you see right now the Edsa buses have been stopped so that private vehicles can make a U-turn. We're having a problem now with the motorcycles. Obviously they want to keep the busway clear. There are more people coming forward. Can they not hear him on the loudspeaker telling them not to obstruct the busway? My goodness. They're just flagging over this tricycle that was in the bus lane. My goodness. It looks like the driver does at least have a license, so they'll be able to issue him a ticket. So that private car's already taken his ticket for driving in the bus lane. You see that enforcer in the background there advising the bus to slow down, be prepared to stop because the private vehicles are making a U-turn. Of course, buses do represent a lot of commuters. Every bus that passes by could potentially be carrying 45 passengers. Compared to private cars, they're very, very efficient. But of course, there has to be some kind of consideration for private vehicles because they also need to get where they're going. Very frustrating when you've been waiting a long time and people just cut ahead of you. So it's quite good to see enforcers can do this, although it takes a lot of enforcers. Now, of course, since this is Caloocan, you'll also see LGU enforcers here. That is the commitment that the LGUs make in return for stop and go U-turns. I've just noticed there's some motorcycles being stopped here for taking the bus lane, so they'll be flagged off to the side for ticketing. Okay, there's the license, no argument. And the same thing here. They're stopping this motorcycle now. The lady on the back, no helmet. She's running away. Okay, they managed to get him.
Kapag pinapayupo po kayo, huminto kayo, ilang taong ka na ba? Ha? May lisensya ka ba? Akin na lisensya mo, nakatsinelas ka pa.
Uwi lang po.
Kaya nga, kahit na pauwi tayo, sumunod tayo sa batas. Pinapadiretso ka, dumiretso ka.
The driver does actually have a license, so they'll be writing out the ticket now.
Sasalubungan niyo po lahat ng sasakyan dito, sir.
They keep encountering bicycles that are counterflowing on Edsa and then trying to take the U-turn. Thank goodness that someone from Caloocan LGU enforcer is going over to them, because honestly Mmda don't have much control over cyclists. It really needs to be the LGU because they have ordinances that allow them to penalise cyclists. There are good cyclists on the road, but there's also just so many bad ones at the moment. Tricycle in the background there being flagged down by Mmda. Obviously tricycles are not allowed on Edsa. A lot of vehicles honking and getting angry because they were stopped for those that are making a U-turn. And that's the reality. There is no perfect solution because Edsa is congested. It's hugely over capacity. Whenever you give to one group of people, you're usually affecting another group of people. And yeah, it's very, very difficult. That's why they're trying to prioritize and promote mass public transport, so less people need to have their own vehicle. That's why, they're pushing the busway. They rehabilitated the MRT, the new LRT stations, the Metro Manila subway that they're building, and all the other plans and ongoing construction. And they just stopped one more private vehicle in the bus lane. They'll be issuing a ticket. It looks like these bicycles are going to try and cross Edsa, which will be very, very dangerous. And there's a footbridge just over there. doesn't look like a bus.
Sa busway, ano, nagsisitay.
Two bicycles and a private vehicle, a private car. They were able to stop those bicycles and also issuing a ticket to that private vehicle, private car. They keep telling these bicycles to stop and then they cut across the buses. The buses have to do an emergency stop. I think they're just not using their brains.
Dapat nagpo-footbridge ka, tumawid. Kaya nga, pero kung malayo ka, mag-ingat ka naman. Paano kung masagasaan ka ng bus? Kawawa yung bus driver. Na wala siyang kinalaman, nasagasaan ka niya, siya pa mananagot. Nakuha mo?
This guy nearly got squashed by a bus.
Ano ba naman yan?
He suddenly cut across. The bus had to get his brakes. They didn't turn the camera on in time. And they're having to escort this lady off Edsa. She just crossed one side. Now they need to go safely to the other side. Again, there is a footbridge just over there. And in fact, I can see a lady here. It looks like she's about to cross as well. As if enforcers don't already have enough things to deal with. They just stopped that bicycle there. He's counterflowing. They'll try and turn him around the right way or make him push it on the sidewalk. It looks like he's chosen to push it. Looks like there's more people trying to run across the road here. Ah, it's scary. Very, very scary. The enforcers are trying to deal with so many things at the same time, and then you've got people running across the highway. One car, two cars, they'll both be flagged over for ticketing. You'll see that 99% of drivers are really where they should be. A very, very small number that are actually in the bus lane.
Bawal dito sir, alam mo naman bus lane yun sir, di ba? O, kataw nyo, mahaba na pa yung pasahero nyo.
Ay, nako.
They're going to pull this truck to the side. Trucks are not allowed on Edsa. There's a truck ban. Especially during rush hour. Come on. And here's another tricycle. Unfortunately, driver doesn't have a license, so they've had to impound it. And the team are now issuing tickets to vehicles parked here on Edsa. Even if it's a pandemic, there's still no parking allowed on Edsa. It's a major highway and they need to keep people moving. And they're also looking to issue a ticket to this vehicle parked on the sidewalk. If no driver can show a license, then it would be the more expensive unattended illegal parking.
This will eventually be closed, ano? But then again, lahat ng ito with coordination with the local government. So, ang isa sa mga kino-consider namin in closing these two remaining U-turns dito sa Caloocan is for emergency vehicles going to MCU. Just like the same consideration we did for Quezon City General Hospital. But then again, pinag-iisipan namin kung paano namin bibigyan ng access yung mga emergency vehicles. Ang pinaka-concern namin is Mmda Edsa. Mmda Edsa kasi hindi lang siya U-turn. Left turn din siya. So, something that we also need to consider. But anyway, mas madaling isarado yung mas nauna, yung Bagong Barrio and Malbar because wala tayong conflict doon. This one's a major conflict, ang Mmda Edsa. And at the same time, we need to consider yung MCU Hospital. So, papag-usapan namin yun together with the local government of Caloocan.
So, hanggang open po itong Mmda Edsa. Itong nakikita nating situation ngayon, yung stop and go scheme, ito yung magiging scheme for the next few days?
That's it, ano? Kasi we cannot allow na magkaroon tayo ng conflict dito with the busway. Kasi yung busway, yung mga buses na yan, they run at 50 kilometers per hour, di ba? So, baka mamaya, meron tumawid dyan, mahagip nila. So, we do not want that to happen. So, we are implementing a stop and go scheme dito, just like what we are doing in Quezon City Academy. So then again, kailangan natin ng enforcer para mapanatili yung kaayusan na yan. Kasi kung hindi, napakadelikado. So something that we need to talk with local of Caloocan City so that they could help us out as far as manpower is concerned.
Sir, last na lang, itong nakikita natin, medyo mabagal po yung dali ng traffic dun sa innermost lanes po dahil nga dito naka-standby sila para mag-U-turn. Ito ba yung magiging normal situation o adjustment period lang to?
Well, adjustment period din yan kasi yung mga na i-binoob natin yung traffic papunta dito. So maraming, actually malapit na rin ang monumento eh. Pwede ka mag-U-turn doon eh. So, yan yung adjustment period na yan. Kaysa mag-aantay ka dito sa stop and go, why not proceed to monumento, dire-diretso ka, di ba? So, something to consider. Adjustment pa lang yan. Eventually, give it siguro, the most 1 week, makakapag-adjust din yung mga motorista.